local soot gremlin here.
Hello, Zuko here.
Oh hey look, it's me. I still exist. Who would have thought? These past couple of days I've basically just been fussing around my apartment, not really doing much of substance. I've pretty much just ascended into this like gremlin-like state, you know, all that good stuff. Actually, I have been doing stuff. I've been doing a lot of chores, just like cleaning my apartment, hoovering, doing my laundry, because I'm actually leaving to go home for a couple of weeks in 3 days, which will be a week ago, probably, when you're seeing this. So I need to just get my apartment in order and just kind of sort some stuff out. I cleaned out my kitchen cupboards the other day, which was much needed because I don't think I've really organized them since I moved in October. I like to think of them as an organized mess, but really they were just a mess. I did that, but I've not really been doing anything for myself lately. Like, I've just kind of existed in this like void. So I decided I'm gonna de-gremlin, I'm gonna get dressed in proper clothes, and I'm gonna go out and take myself on a bit of a date. Just to make me feel like I exist more, like I'm actually like a human, because spending so much time alone, sometimes you just start to question whether you're actually like real, in a sense, because you don't have like other people to bounce off of. And so I've decided I'm gonna take myself out on a bit of a date, have like a cute little afternoon to myself, and maybe do something in the evening, do a bit of window shopping, go around town for a bit, and then I really want to watch the sunset over the lake, and so I'm probably gonna do that. Our date starts with a nice walk around town, stopping here and there to smell the roses, literally, and pretend to buy all the things that my mind wants but my wallet cannot afford. I really did want to buy a new plant or some flowers for myself, but given the fact that I was literally leaving the country in a few days, I had to come to terms with the fact that this was maybe not the best idea. Coming up was some more window shopping, COVID-friendly and legal nationwide, kids, featuring some funky lamps, some equally funky umbrellas hanging over the street, and the obligatory stop by the outdoor bookstore display, which inevitably ended in me purchasing a new book. I've actually been wanting to read more for pleasure recently, and I figured, why not, when I'm in Germany, take advantage of the fact that they sell German books to also work on my increasingly stale language skills. Then we stop by the window of a bougie Scandinavian furniture store, in which I work on manifesting my dream life of one day being able to furnish my own house. We continue our date by walking into the sunset, though not literally, as I realised I was actually headed east and not west. But I did get some stunning views of the setting sun regardless, and the evening colours really just made me feel at peace with the world for a second. I mean, look at those mountains. That is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. %, would recommend taking yourself out to see the sunset. rice porridge. And when I say we, I mean me, myself and I, because this is a date with me, so I have my own special company. Very blessed to be here. But yeah, no, we're making rice porridge. Rice porridge is something that I always used to have as a child growing up in Norway. It's just literally, it's milk and like pudding rice and salt. And because today is Saturday, this is what we're making. Also, I swear I do have more than one jumper. I think I was wearing this last time I was making something in the kitchen. I was making waffles. But as it's getting warmer outside and spring is coming along, I'm gonna be able to wear this jumper less and less, and I just love it a lot. So she came back out to play today and I'm not sorry about it. I also think there's something romantic about cooking for other people and also cooking for yourself, because a lot of people, their love language is acts of service and doing things for others, and so doing things for yourself can be the sort of self-care equivalent of that. And I was toying with the idea of just kind of ordering pizza and having like a night in kind of date night with myself, but cooking nice food and food that you enjoy is such a therapeutic experience and you get so much out of it. So I'm gonna make myself some dinner and then light a candle and watch, I think, the 1982 version of Annie, because that was like my favourite film growing up and I love it a lot. So taking myself out on a date, I'm gonna watch a film that I really, really enjoy. Like 1:45. I need to stop going to bed this late. Basically my brain shuts down after 10-11 p.m. and it's all just downhill from there, so I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. But before this video ends, I just want to say that while I had a really nice evening with kind of taking myself out on a little date, I do want to say that that's not all that self-care is or can be. I think definitely the way that self-care is popularized in the media and with the way that it's advertised by big corporations is something that you have to take time out for yourself and indulge in. It's very much centered around consumerism and also the idea that your life is something that you have to regularly escape from, which I think self-care breaks are important. It's nice to just kind of get dressed up and romanticize your life for a second, but I do think it's also important to know the other side of self-care, as in taking care of yourself the way a parent takes care of a child. So like making sure that you are going to bed on time, which I clearly have yet to master that skill. Making sure you're getting enough sleep, having a routine that you want to stick to, that means that you can get things done, keeping your living space clean. That's the kind of difficult, less Instagram marketable side of self-care that I think needs to be emphasized a bit more. And I don't know, I feel like the way that we've come to sort of need to romanticize time that's spent by ourselves, I don't know, I feel like we should get to a point where we don't have to romanticize the time that we spend alone, as in like we can enjoy our own company without having to make it into like an event or convince ourselves that we're on a date with someone. It's late, I'm rambling at this point, but I think my point is that it's important to talk about the less aesthetic sides of self-care, which are really just ugly realities a lot of the time. I mean, it's doing your laundry, it's working out when you really don't feel like it, it's keeping a routine, it's replying to those emails that you've had sitting in your inbox, it's going to Zoom classes and participating even though you're terrified, and doing those little things that are going to benefit your life in the long run, and just knowing that you're doing them for you is actually, I think that is one of the most romantic things that you can kind of do for yourselves, just kind of taking care of yourself in a way that's not necessarily going out on a cute date. If you are by yourself, you're absolutely welcome to romanticize it however you like, but I also just want to emphasize that it's okay if your life doesn't look like a movie and you don't feel like the main character every day of your life. Like, you're doing great even if you're literally just in your hoodie all day putting about. That's what I've been doing lately, and maybe society doesn't see that as like the ideal way to love yourself, but self-love in my eyes is also just kind of taking care of yourself and making sure that you're doing good. That was definitely way too long and not coherent at all, and I thank you if you are still here watching, because I don't get how anyone can watch my rambles. But I hope all you guys have a good rest of your day, good rest of your week, and do take some time out to yourself, maybe to do something a bit out of the ordinary, but also remember that it's okay to just kind of exist as well. Thank you so much for watching. I will be posting videos slightly less regularly from now on, but I'm still going to aim to do just about once a week. I'm not going to have any specific upload date, but I'll be posting as often as I can, and make sure that you have my post notifications on so that you don't miss when I do upload. You'll get notified. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye!